Hey, welcome to this week's Great Chefs of Nantucket. I'm here with Andrew Trittel, and Andrew is the head chef at Cioppino's on Broad Street. Hello, Andrew.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Okay, maybe you could tell me a little bit about your culinary experience, where you're from, and what kind of school did you go to?
I grew up in upstate New York, moved over to the Cape about 10 years ago. That's actually where I kind of got started in the restaurant business. Waited tables, did some bartending, decided that food was, my love, so I decided to go to school. Ended up going to New England Culinary Institute up in Vermont. Mm-hmm. And since then I've been living in the Cape area, Boston. Went out to San Francisco for a little bit. Mm-hmm. And
gathered experience along the way about the kinds of cooking and dishes that you
exactly.
like to prepare.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Just trying to pick up from different chefs and learn from them.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about the Cioppino dining experience. Is there a certain style that they project, or how does that work?
Right. We don't have a certain style per se. More our style is fresh food, fresh ingredients, fresh fish, lots of flavor, heavily seasoned, lots of different herbs, infusions, and that's really the style here at Cioppino's.
Okay. Is there a particular dish that you'd like to share with the viewers tonight? Is that?
We're going to do a little pan-roasted halibut with a spinach, tomato, corn ragu, and we're going to make a little mashed potato Napoleon and put the halibut right on top of that.
Oh, sounds wonderful. And you said that there might be a particular person who will be...
Yes, actually, Dante Benetti, my sous chef, will be cooking the fish.
All right. Well, I'd like to meet him.
All right.
Great.
I'd like to introduce you to Dante Benetti, the sous chef here at Cioppino's, and he's going to be cooking a halibut, which might be representative of one of our fish specials.
Hi, Dante.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you today?
Lovely, thank you. Beautiful day.
And where are you from?
Originally Michigan. I lived in Colorado for 7 years in Vail.
Yeah?
And missed the ocean, so I had to come here.
Oh, really? How long have you been with Cioppino's?
This is my second season.
Second season as well? Okay.
And going strong.
Loving it?
Loving it.
Great.
Loving it.
Okay, so what do we
Let's
got
start.
today? Sure.
I got some fresh halibut, a little salt, a little fresh cracked white pepper, a little of our Cioppino's secret sauce that we make here ourselves. We're just going to kind of rub that on, give it a little flavor. It's a dill-based Worcestershire sauce. We got that all rubbed in there nicely. I'm going to take a little garlic oil that we make here. This is just garlic cloves and olive oil. That's brought to a boil and then strained. We got our smoking hot pan. We're going to take our fish now, dust it in a little seasoned flour, and get her started in the pan. Putting the fish away from you so you don't burn yourself by the splash of the oil.
Mm-hmm. Is it always important to keep the pan that hot?
I want to have a quick sear, really. It'll seal in the flavors, that way when we bake it, we'll have a nice crust forming on the fish.
Okay.
We have our little pan ready for the oven. And we'll make, serving this with a roasted corn, tomato ragu, some fresh spinach, some shallots, some garlic. A little whole butter to finish it off.
Is fish one of the more popular items here at Cioppino's?
The fish special, we have 4 fish-based menu items alone. And yeah, I mean, people like fish now. It's light, it's healthy, it's just really the way to go. Mm-hmm. And I love cooking fish, so that helps matters a lot. I'm gonna check, make sure you got a nice little crust on there. There we go. Beautiful. I'm just gonna quickly sear the bottom. Then we're going to take her off, put it on our roasting pan. We're going to throw that in our convection oven to finish off. Beautiful. Now we're going to use the same pan to make the ragu because you already have the flavors from the fish in that pan. We're going to do it dry to start off with. Throw in the corn, a little shallot. Just a little bit of garlic. You want to watch the garlic because if it burns, it's going to require a bitter taste. And then to start the saute process, which is the oil part, we're going to quickly add a little garlic oil. Get that going. Beautiful. Now while that's cooking, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to add a little chiffonade of fresh spinach, some Roma tomatoes, a little roasted portobello mushroom, marinated in a little balsamic vinegar and olive oil and fresh herbs. Just want to get that going. They're warm. This is going to be the sauce that's going to top our fish as we make the Napoleon. When you see the finished product, I think you'll know what I'm talking about. I've made a little carrot orange broth.
Carrot orange broth. Nice.
A little smell. A little kosher salt, a little seasoning. That's pretty much that. A little fresh chopped herbs at the end. You don't want to put them in early. You just want to get the aroma to start to come out. Make sure everything's cooking evenly. A little fresh cracked pepper, because pepper's a wonderful thing. Then a little just white wine to get a little liquid in there. Let's let that rest for a minute. We're going to check our fish. It's coming along nicely. A couple more seconds on the fish. Get our plate. We're doing trying to do some broth things here for our fish specials this year. It's a healthy way to go. Extract some flavors from the fresh vegetables and herbs that we find, as opposed to the heavy cream sauces of the past and whatnot. So we use the bowls. We have a little herb mashed potato here, which is going to be the first base of our Napoleon, or Tian actually, which was the term used for hot food. Napoleon being basically for desserts. Keep our product cold. Beautiful. Take a little bit of the broth. Kind of get that swimming around in there. Go. Our next layer, I have some baked flour tortillas, which is kind of just going to create a little offset. It's mostly going to be a stabilizer for the fish, so it has a nice plate to rest on, so to speak. Fish is ready, just a little medium. We don't want to overcook the fish so it dries out. Dry fish is not a good thing. Kind of set that on there like that. Now I'm going to take our lovely portobello mushrooms, just kind of layer them on there. We're trying to create a little texture diversity here. Mushroom the fish would create the moistness with the crisp of the tortilla. Throw in some chives around there. Fresh spring chives. Beautiful. Now, whoops, use those now. We're going to start our ragu again, get it hot, add the spinach so it just starts to wilt. A little re-season for the spinach. Beautiful. Okay. We're going to take just a little bit of whole butter just to kind of bind it all together. We're not really butter fans here, but it does help the binding, and good butter is a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
Right, so we got that going now. And we're just going to kind of pile this all on top. Kind of like that. Now here we have the height, different textures, and we'll forget about that. There's some chives in there again for some more garnish, and that's about it. There you have it.
Looks absolutely beautiful. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming. We appreciate it.
Oh, and the chef, wow, I'm a lucky man. Pan-roasted halibut with roasted corn and spinach.
Great.
All right.
All right, enjoy it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good evening.
Good evening.
We have selected a steel Pinot Blanc for you this evening. It's a nice alternative from Chardonnay.
Okay.
It will complement your halibut nicely.
All righty. And what is your name?
My name is Denise,
And where are you from, Denise?
Naples, Florida.
Okay. Is this your first season out here? Or?
First season on the East Coast. First time being here, seeing the ocean, anything.
Well, you're from where then?
Originally from Nebraska.
Oh, wow. So
this is very exciting.
yeah,
But
well,
I
you're
love
in
it.
for a real treat.
I don't think I'm ever going to leave the island.
Really?
Really.
Oh, boy. That's a tall statement.
Taste this.
Okay. Very nice, very nice.
There you are.
Thank you, Denise.
My pleasure.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Beautiful. Oh boy.
I'd like to bring you out some desserts, Gino, and then I'd like to introduce you to our new pastry chef, Matt Lazarczyk, and he can explain them to you and go over them a little with you.
I don't have to eat all these, do I?
You can try.
Hi, Matt.
Hey, how you doing?
Great. So you're the master of these
No.
delicious.
Not master.
Okay. Talk to me about them.
This is our key lime pie, traditional berry coulis, sorted fruits. Here we have, this is our Cioppino's famous fantasy cake. It's a 5-layer fantasy cake, walnut praline, sponge cake, chocolate ganache. Here we have a white chocolate mousse Napoleon with a kiln-dried cherry compote. And here we have our chocolate fillet.
Okay.
One more thing.
One more thing.
A cappuccino with an almond and chocolate biscotti to enjoy with your desserts. Have a lovely evening.
And thank you. Thank you, Denise. Wow, this is fabulous.